Welcome to Gear Check Games. This is part 4 of our Kingdom Hearts 1.5 something duper super duper mix playthrough.
Super duper mix.
Yeah, and today we gotta go deliver all the stuff Kyrie made us go get.
It's the remix with a CKS.
So how much do you think it sucks when Sora just walks through the ocean water and then those giant shoes get filled with water?
Oh.
Well, maybe they're like waterproof. That's why they're so huge for like durability.
Kyrie,
How do you think?
Those are actually just his waterproof overshoes.
Kyrie,
His real shoes are just like normal size underneath.
They call those Spanx, I think. Spats.
Spanx are for volleyball players.
I don't think those are shoes.
Ooh, Kyrie has a good leitmotif. Love this theme.
Yeah, this is a really good song.
Is that how that's pronounced? I thought it was
I think
Leet.
so.
I thought it was like Leet, like the planetologist from Dune.
Yeah, not according to my sources, it's not.
Oh wow, she totally wanted to bang him on the ocean.
They're like
God.
teenagers.
Yeah, you know what? Forget I said anything.
Okay, I guess.
Kyrie's totally the kind of girl that would just be like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we just like made out right now? And Sora's
just
like,
kidding.
what? And she's like, ha! Fooled you.
Unless
God, the look on your face, you loser.
She wants
Ha.
she wants to practice on Sora, so when she graduates to Riku, she'll have the skills.
nah, she's looking for that triangle action.
Yeah.
No, that.
But what she doesn't know is that Riku actually has the hots for Sora.
Yeah, exactly, Dan. The triangle action.
Yeah. No one's happy.
No, everyone's happy because it's
It's a straight up Naruto
just
situation.
a triangle where everyone's happy. Because Riku likes Sora,
God.
Sora likes Riku, Riku likes Kyrie, Kyrie likes Riku, Sora likes Kyrie, Kyrie likes Sora. Boom, triangle.
Sora, Kairi, and Riku straight up are just Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura from
They
Naruto.
are. Oh my god.
I think you mean Naruto, Sasuke, and Hinata, because just like Hinata, Kairi is completely blind. For
Guys, we need that key or we're doomed.
Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal.
Does Mickey just have a stamp of his
Apologize to
emblem?
Minnie for me. I accidentally pooped in the toilet and forgot to flush it. I think she might have seen it by now.
Don't you mean the chamber pot? I don't know if they have plumbing in this medieval
The
Disney
royal
castle.
chamber pot.
Well,
Yes.
the king can just, like, the chamber pot gets cleared for him by somebody else.
Brooms.
I really wish that there was a way to unlock these outfits later in the game.
They've got living brooms, but then they've also got a living chamber pot that just leads a miserable existence.
Well, thankfully
hey.
this isn't the Beauty and the Beast castle.
So, to be the chamber pot to the king, like, to be the chamber pot hand to the king was actually, like, a huge honor, because it meant that you were, like, the one who knew, like, was the most intimately familiar with him next to his wife. And you had, like, the most direct, like, you were one of his most trusted cohorts.
I was so excited to see
Goofy.
that Jiminy Cricket was in this game, only to have that excitement dashed when I actually saw that how his face is animated. He's one of the sprite face characters.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody has
Sometimes.
sprite faces sometimes, but certain special characters occasionally get to have good facial animations.
Well, this was a
He's been infected
PS2
with the sprite face.
So, where does Jiminy Cricket hide when they're in the field?
pocket.
What about when they're in Atlantica?
Well,
Donald,
fuck.
why are you so concerned with the protecting the world order?
Right, new world order.
Goofy's a part of ICE. We gotta get him out of his team.
Pretty sure Jiminy just becomes a krill in Atlantica. But, like... So, you can't let on that you're from another world when you cross a world border. But, like, the worlds have, like, 10 people in them.
Yeah.
Well, that's because most of them were turned into Heartless.
That's fair.
Well, I was gonna say, I think one of the best examples of I feel like
most
all
of
of
the worlds
the
don't have like living anthropomorphic ducks and
That's
dogs.
true.
I feel like all of the Kingdom Hearts games have this problem to an extent, with probably 3, from what I've seen, being like the least offensive one, of just building these massive environments and then not putting anything in them.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you get to 2, and you go to, like, the Imperial City in the Mulan world, and it's literally just, like, a giant empty square that you fight a boss in. And, like...
How would you... finish your thing?
Well, no, I think I got it out. It's just...
So,
Okay. I was just gonna make a dumb joke. How would you respond if you ran into somebody in the real world that was just like a different style
There's one.
like a
you,
completely different
and
animations.
and they tried to convince you that they're just like a normal person from your
Yeah.
world,
But it's
and they're like really laying into it, like you're not even asking about it. And they're like, I'm from
it's like
this
an
world,
actual
definitely from this
living
world.
furry.
Well, yeah, to skip ahead a little bit, like, we get to the Tarzan world, and, you know, the characters in that world are, like, fascinated by, like, wildlife, and then at no point do they ever comment on, oh, you're a giant talking duck wearing clothes.
I feel like what we see as aliens, like the Greys or whatever, could also just be interpreted as like characters in a different style than
Oh
humans.
my god.
They came from a different world.
Like weirdly big heads and eyes and like disproportionately large hands and feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, this is the one time we hear Sora's parents.
Oh yeah,
ever.
Sora's
Yeah.
mom is credited on IMDb. I can't remember who plays her
Yeah.
or if she was on Cameo.
Tim Curry.
I'll have a
The intern.
trees
It's
pizza.
gotta be him.
Riku's boat. And Kyrie.
I like that they all each have their own
Yeah.
boat.
Their own
Rich
nondescript
kids.
boat.
Yeah.
I mean, to
How
be
did he-
fair, I assume that it's to get to the island.
Dude.
Riku's boat smells like axe and angst.
Another fantastic music track here, Night of Fate, I believe it's called.
I don't really take Riku for an axe user.
And
I-
Kyrie's, well, because he's a sword user.
Yeah, I feel like he's more of a lance user.
Wow, y'all went completely different ways on that rock, paper, scissors.
Kyrie, I thought she was with you.
The door.
I love that when Sora gets here, both of his friends are just talking nonsense, and he's like, "The hell is going on?"
Yeah, to me, this is
This
the
is where
first
Sora
point.
found out Riku's a conspiracy theorist.
So, I'm pretty sure I know the general sentiment of what you're about to say, Joe, but let me preface it by saying that this is one of my favorite cutscenes.
Maybe our only chance. We can't let fear stop.
Well, I'll let you explain why first.
It's just... I feel like it's the same exact reason that it's... Because it's just so weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's got a very Twin Peaks vibe. Like, it feels
can
like
see
I
that.
know her, but sometimes my arms bend back. Like that kind of thing.
Which is what you want in your Disney action RPG for kids.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, I
is
think
Riku
like what I get from this scene, the
Exa-
point that they're trying to impress here is that like Riku, and throughout the game they kind of reinforce this, but like the difference between Sora and Riku as like heroes, I guess, is that Riku is willing to like do bad things in order to accomplish his goals,
He's willing to
and Sora
embrace the
isn't.
darkness.
Or
Well-
at least he's reluctant to. But the way that this is framed, it's like, did Riku know there was gonna be like a giant death portal from the sky, or like I feel if they had set it up that Riku had known, like, okay, this is a method I can use to leave the island. Like, it'll destroy the island, but like it'll let me go to the outside world.
Riku walked over to the beach that morning and saw the pitiful little raft with the meager supplies that Sora gathered, like 3 coconuts and a sandwich,
And
he's
so he
like,
sold his soul to
"Alright,
Billy
darkness
Zane.
it is."
Well, it's like, yeah, if he ran into like cloaked Billy Zane in the previous part, and he was like, "Here's what you need to do to leave the island," and Riku's like, "Okay, I guess." You know, that would have been something, but instead it's like,
I like that Riku just completely abandoned the whole raft thing, but we still have to call it Highwind because we
Yeah.
lost the race to him.
hey, Sora's a man of honor, all right. Oh,
Yeah.
also, very important scene here that's like very poorly explained.
Yeah.
Should we spoil it?
No,
Okay.
let him guess that she's inside of him.
I'm guessing if people are watching this video, they know what happens.
Kyrie
in
was a
that scene,
hologram
so-
the whole time.
Kyrie's inside me?
Whoa.
Good one.
Well, there's the spoiler. Also, like, their island's straight up getting boned. Like, bye, island.
Again with these enemies, I
See,
love these
in
guys.
that scene, Sora's heart vored Kyrie.
God.
We're gonna gloss over that for a second here, or forever. I think forever.
Would
is
you
good.
say that he is her
we're not-
Horcrux?
Okay, that's a different thing now. So
That's
that's
a little more G-rated.
Kingdom Horcrux.
Kingdom Horcrux.
well.
Stop! This has gone too far.
So
I've
the
created a monster.
7 pure princesses of light are essentially the Horcrux for Kingdom Hearts' door. There you go.
Sora has to go around killing the 7 princesses of light.
But Dick, what about
in
the
order to
13
defeat
darknesses?
Dark. Well, that's just a Dave Chappelle
But
sketch.
the last Horcrux, actually, Titus has to kill.
Uh-oh. Every boss gotta have his shockwave move.
Does he have to get he gets a book out of Hollow Bastion and he has to stab it with the little pendant that Kyrie gives him?
It's the Book of Pooh.
Deep in the 100-acre woods where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's
I like
childhood
that this big
days.
scary shadow dude has like little jester feet.
Yeah.
And he's also standing on his tippy tippy toes.
Well, yeah,
All
it's
he
it's
needs
it's
is little
a
shadow bells on the end of it.
peculiar design. I also like that you fight this guy twice here. Like once in the
Yeah.
dream, and it's like, oh, we're safe. He can't get us because we're in the real world now. And then when the island's getting destroyed, you fight him again. And it's like, oh crap.
And then you end up back in the dreaming, and the
nightmare has
Carpathian
become
gets
real.
dragged back into. Well, no, the Carpathian was the one that just got like unmade.
So Trey, is it revealed that this guy is actually like another big bad person with like a deep backstory and lore in Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts
he's
3?
actually Ansem.
No.
I feel like they didn't give Haley Joel Osment the proper context for that. It's like that's not the sound you make where when you're being sucked into a giant death vortex that's destroying your island.
I know what I would say.
You know what I would say
Sora
if I
just
was
straight up just got.
Yeah, thank you. I'd say it would be.
We already got
Sora
one of
just
those
like
though.
looked down and saw the ground quickly escaping his feet, and he's just like,
Oh,
this is happening.
So this is how it happened.
is Sora a millennial? Game theory.
Oh, I guess
Whenever
I'm
he
dying
gets-
now. Interesting.
If it was millennial Sora, whenever he was being sucked into the sky, he would pull out some sunglasses and go YOLO.
He'd be like, hey, at least I don't have to pay off my student loans anymore.
Right?
Implying that Sora
God.
goes to school.
Hey, look! I found
These
the
are
Pinocchio.
like boomer millennial jokes.
We've become our parents. Oh no.
Like, LOL, millennials and student loans. Am I right?
I think Sora is the...
Millennials and YOLO, right?
I mean, I thought it was relatable.
I mean, the student loans one, yeah. The YOLO one was
That's actually for
very
real, though.
non-political, Beyond the Far Side's posting, but
Also, again, Saber...
Sora's off to go catch more of those Pokemon creatures.
I was gonna say, but it's over now. Savor it while it lasts. This is the only moment in this entire series when a character has a normal reaction to seeing someone or something from another world.
Yeah.
He sees Pluto, a giant cartoon dog, and it's like, what a dream.
This is fine. It's fine.
this is
The world
totally
didn't get sucked
weird.
away.
I'm in another world.
I like
here
how
we
they-
go. Good old Traverse Town.
Yeah.
I don't know
it's a
about
good
you
thing.
guys, but I've always been kind of torn on Traverse Town because I love the visuals, I love the music, and like I think the way that it's implemented in this game is fine.
So
And maybe it's just because I'm like holding this game to the standard of other games, but like I kind of wish that they handled Traverse Town more as like the hub world of all of the Disney worlds that we eventually go to, instead of the way that they actually connect all of the levels.
Camera angles. Can we get a quick straw poll on Traverse Town versus
Control
Traverse
yourself, Sora.
Town?
Jeez.
Quick straw poll. Traverse Town, Traverse Town.
Traverse Town. Which one?
Alright.
Well,
Traverse Town.
well, that's one of those.
Of course.
I think it's one of those potato things because the word is traverse. You don't
Well, yes,
traverse
exactly,
unless you're a
but-
three wise men. But that's
But
beside
you
the point.
also don't Hydro City.
But I will.
You Hydrocity.
Don't you say that word in my house, Nick.
I still don't know which one's real.
What,
How many times have I told you?
How can I?
It's
Oh.
it's Traversity.
I thought that you were talking about the
Anyway,
candles.
to get a little more back on topic, I will concede that every time somebody pronounces it aloud in the Kingdom Hearts games, they say Traverse Town.
Yeah.
and they're
We'll start a counter
idiots.
at the bottom of the screen, and I'll make more work for myself. We'll have a wrong counter and a right counter.
Well,
For
And every
us
time
or for the
somebody says it-
characters?
Yes.
see,
You're a
so
madman.
so here's the thing: is Traverse Town is a lot like Pomme de Terre Lake, or how do we pronounce that? Because we
It's
pronounce
Pomme
it
de
wrong.
Terre.
Or
For
like,
all of you in the southwest Missouri area.
yeah, or I'm trying to think of other. Ooh, Nevada. There's a fun one.
Pomme de terre, classic Southwest Missouri language.
Yeah.
Well, I said anyway. But yeah, no. Traverse Town is one of those things, like those cities where the name is technically a word that's pronounced a different way, but it's a town, so you can the locals get to decide how to say it.
Yeah.
So I just robbed that old man blind.
That old man who you named your raft after?
Yes.
It's okay,
So,
he can take care of
Wait,
himself.
hold on.
He's got a toothpick.
You're calling him an old man?
yeah.
Anyway.
So this is the part where I want to tell you guys about a little inside baseball. So I had to start this game twice.
Oh boy.
So if you didn't notice, on the first 4 episodes, there's this little like black border on the edges.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah,
I was
because
like,
it's
hey.
one of those weird PS3 games where it defaults to like a windowed mode unless you go into the options and change it.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And I had, for some reason, while I was trying to mess stuff up or like readjust everything, I lost the next couple days worth of recording. So I restarted the game. So the next time you see an episode, I will have started the game twice and it'll look all that much better.
Ah, well, I look forward to that day.
And we'll see
This
you
is
then.
the work we do for you people.
What a long outro. Alright, bye!
It's not our longest.